Yo, what it do? It's your boy MTZKING, and I'm back on your screen. What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all had a great, amazing, blessed Monday. Um, I'm sorry I didn't get to really vlog today, but I had so much going on today. Like, when I mean so much, I mean like having to call doctors, having to reschedule stuff. Cause I actually had a colonoscopy done, have to be done on Thursday. But right now, honestly, I'm not feeling good. I've been coughing. I've been wheezing a lot. Wheezing because I have asthma. And usually around when, like the climate, the weather changes and stuff, it hits me really hard. So I have been having problems like with breathing and stuff. Like where you can actually hear me wheezing and stuff, especially like if I end up taking a nap or dozing off, like I could feel myself wheezing. So I was like, you know what, I'm just not trying to go through all that right now. And then like right now too, like I'll eat, but it's like I really don't have an appetite. Um, I don't know what's been going on with my stomach. My stomach just literally been hurting a lot. So I was like, you know what, I don't want it, cause especially when you get a colonoscopy done, basically like Wednesday, I wouldn't be able to eat no more solid foods. I would be on a liquid fluid diet. And the reason I didn't want to risk that, 'cause right now I've been eating. I'm not gonna say I haven't. I have been eating, but I haven't been eating appropriate like I have, like told to be eating basically. So basically, it's like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I literally, it's like I'll only eat basically like just dinner, you could say. And so yeah, I just been having so much, so it's just like, man, like, and I was just like, I don't want to force myself to then end up having to not eat for since Wednesday. And then the thing was that they gave me my appointment till 12:30, which would be Thursday. So basically, I will not be eating anything no more from Wednesday all the way until Thursday when I get out of the hospital. Um, and they call it surgery because literally I get an IV done. They go through anesthesia. I get anesthesia up and stuff where they completely knock me out, and they go in there with the camera. I've always had people ask me questions like, does it hurt? Does it hurt? And I had it done February the 1st, and let me tell you, it freaking hurt. It traumatized me where it was just like, man, I don't ever want to get that done. But you know what I'm saying? That time they didn't put me all the way to sleep, they just put me halfway. So I ended up feeling it, so they had to stop the procedure. And I have a cancer navigator. So I actually had to call her because they were telling me that I had to call my liver doctor and get my liver doctor to send a referral because I had already called 4 times and rescheduled. I'm like, what? That's a lie. I'm like, I only rescheduled one time in December. And that's because I think it was like December, November, and that's because they were trying to charge me I think it was like 150 or 65, something like that. And I was like, man, I don't, like, that was like, around the holidays. And I'm like, I didn't have that much money, because I was trying to help my dad with, giving him money. I'm not going to sit here and say I give my dad a lot of money because I don't. That would be a lie. But, like, I usually try to help him with whatever I can. And it kind of sucks now that I just can't, because even if it's just whatever it is, like, it will help him a little bit, So that's why I'm kind of like, frustrated with myself because, like, having everything that I've been having done, it's just like, man, it just sucks not being able to work and to make money. And then, so I called my cancer, the navigator for the cancer, whatever. I don't have cancer, but I'm at high risk for cancer. That's the reason why I've been having all these surgeries because I'm at high risk. And a lot of people could sit here and say, "Nah, you ain't at high risk." Da, da, da. Trust me, I got my chart, and on my own personal chart that between what me and the doctors could see, it tells you right there, like everything your risk is, and we know what's the opportunity of you getting cancer and stuff. I got Lynch syndrome, and you see, a lot of the stuff that I have high risk of is because either my uncles, my cousin, or my aunts had it. So basically, I run in the thing where I'm really at high risk for a lot of stuff. And like I say, it's a tough decision you have to make, because it's like, if you weren't as high as risk, you really wouldn't have to worry about it. You'd be like, nah, I don't think I need that surgery because I'm not at high risk. But when you're at a higher risk of getting the cancer, the doctors try to step at it and get that advantage. And the reason I'm doing all these surgeries, because like I said, I have family that already passed away from these cancers that I'm getting surgery from. I'm sure if my uncles, my cousin, my aunt had the opportunity that my aunts had the opportunity that I had, I'm sure they would have took the opportunity too. But they didn't have that opportunity because they were, nobody ever knew that. I guess it was a genetic gene that ran in the family until, till my aunts and uncles and cousins started passing this stuff. That's when it's like, okay, this is just not anything out of the blue. This literally is running in the family. So, like I said, any opportunity, any chance that I have, if I'm at high risk, you know what? I might as well take the risk and live with the scars and live with the pain than having to end up getting the cancer and dying from it. Because I am a short person. I really don't weigh much. Last time they weighed me, I only weighed, I think it was 92 pounds. I don't weigh much, man. I'm really short. I'm not tall. When you start getting radiation done, when you go through chemo, there's a lot. And a lot. Half of that stuff kills people. I am so surprised and so shocked that my dad had chemo done. That man is one strong man, because that's why I say he's my hero. He overcame all that stuff. My dad literally lost no hair. He only lost weight in the beginning, but that's because he had the surgery done for the cancer that he had, which was colon cancer. But my dad was so strong that he didn't lose weight, he didn't lose hair, and it was just like, whoa, like, my dad's an inspiration for me, because it's like, this is how I know our bodies run different, because my dad literally had the cancer. He literally had all this stuff down going, like, like I said, he had to do chemo and all this stuff. I'm just saying, my dad is a hero. He's my hero, at least, because knowing that I'm not getting that stuff done, but I've only got the surgeries done, and it's like my body is just so damn weak, and that man is just so strong that it's just like, it did not take him down. Like, he literally just fought and pulled through it, and I was just like, whoa. A lot of people would always tell me, like, hey man, like, are you losing your hair? What? But like, whenever I would go bald, no. And the first time I ever went bald, it was when I lost my aunt to breast cancer. That's when I was like, you know what? I did it in honor of her. And usually in October, I'll cut my hair bald, and I do it because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So usually that's why I go bald in October. If anybody didn't know and wanted to know, well, there's your answer. I usually go bald in October for my aunt who passed away to breast cancer. So I'm just like, man, it's like, a lot of people could talk and be like, oh, you're just complaining, you're not in pain. But trust me, if you were in my shoes, and if you were in my body then and you're in my body now, if y'all were in my body then and if you could be in my body now, you would be like, damn, like, your energy went from up here to down here. And the other tricky thing about that is that I had a lot of my organs removed from my stomach, so they said things were gonna change. Hormones, everything was gonna be different, and now I see what they were talking about. I try my best not to think about it like that. because I don't ever want it to bring my motivation down. But sometimes I can't help it but just be like, damn, like, this so literally, tore me down. But then I think about everybody who I lost, and I'm just like, man, of course we all gotta die one day. But it's like, if I could prevent from having to get that nasty sickness, I'm gonna try to do everything in my power that I can. And I know my aunts and uncles would be proud of me to do something like this, because even the doctors are, because they say a lot of people get scared and don't want to do it, but then when it's too late, they're just like, I should have done it. So why have to have that guilt in my conscience and be like, man, I should have done it, when I'm getting an opportunity, opportunity that a lot of people don't get. I'm fortunate, I'm blessed that now the hospital gave me insurance, whatever, and they're covering everything right now. So any opportunity you have, you gotta take. Sometimes it's a risk, but I'm a person that's willing to take a risk. Like I said, this surgery was one of the most messed up surgeries that I've ever had. One of the toughest ones in my life that I had to make. But at the end of the day, I'm willing to take risk, even if it's me having to feel like my world is completely upside down. But like I said, a lot of people could talk and say this and say that, like say, oh, you're not in pain, or oh, you're just putting up a front, or oh, you're just acting, or oh, you just want people to feel sorry for you. Nah, I don't say none of this for nobody to feel sorry for me. I really don't. And I do what I do. It's like I said, I done lost so many. So why I want to see myself go through this? It's not even about, oh, I'm scared to lose my hair, because I could literally get the damn clippers and cut my hair right now if I wanted to. And it's just a simple fact, having to live with that and having to go through all that other stuff that a lot of people don't overcome and don't survive. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all, hold on to your loved ones closely, because today isn't promised, neither is tomorrow. Somebody could be in the most perfect condition you could think of, and all of a sudden, just by going to the doctor, anything could change. Like I say, I am grateful and thankful to have a mother and father who always been there for me. And they might show me in different ways how they love me, but at the end of the day, I know they both love me. They might not always agree with the decisions that I make in life, but do they ever tell me like, oh no, don't do that, or no? At the end of the day, I guess they just let me figure out stuff on my own, because at the end of the day, they didn't have their parents nagging them or telling them not to do this or not to do that or this and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, parents ain't always gonna agree with what we do, but at the same time, they're not gonna always try to be there and be like, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that. They're gonna let you figure it out on your own. And that's only the right thing for a parent to do, not to try to make your decisions or choices in life, just to let you go with the flow and make you're gonna figure it out. Like they say, no kid comes with directions saying how to change a diaper, how to feed a baby, when to burp a baby, when to take a baby a bath, when to change a baby. Baby don't come with directions. It's the same thing with our life. It doesn't come with directions. You have to make your own choices, and some choices are hard for some people, because a lot of people don't like going to the hospitals, don't like going to doctors until it's too late and they ain't got no choice, I guess I was so used to growing up being in the darn hospitals, so to me it's just like nothing no more. I could literally be in the hospital for hours, and to me it's nothing no more. Cause I'm already used to sitting in the darn waiting room. I'm used to eating hospital food, even though I like the hospital food when I used to be at the kids hospital, cause it was way doper and way gooder. Getting them popsicles, you know what I mean? What kid doesn't like popsicles? You're running a fever and here's a popsicle. But life's too short to be bitter. Life's too short to, have hate, have anger. I'm not sitting there and be like, oh, YOLO, go drink your life away. I'm not telling you that either, because that's not a smart choice either, you know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you, oh, go smoke a blunt, because that's not a very smart choice either. It's like a lot of people say, oh, weed's good for you. No, there's certain weeds that are good for you and certain weeds that are not good for you. You can't trust a lot of weed out in this world, because people be lacing stuff up that you won't be surprised if somebody laces your weed up and you end up cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and then you'll be like, damn, it was weed. I thought it was just regular weed, and you know what I'm saying? We live in a cruel world where you can't really trust nothing or nobody nowadays, because you don't know what they're putting in it. It's like even with the foods, you don't know, we don't know what's in our foods. So it's just like you really don't know. But yeah, it's like I'm not saying, oh, stop smoking weed if you smoke. No, if that's what you like to do, hey, that's you. Y'all old enough, y'all know what y'all doing. It's like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh no, you can't drink. Hey man, everybody lives their life how they please. I'm just saying, for me, I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't do that really no more. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do it no more, but I really wouldn't do it anymore. Like my body, like smoking, I don't smoke, period. But I mean like drinking and stuff. I never did really drink though a lot, I could say. It's like it was really rare when I did or when I do. So yeah, it's rare whenever you catch, like whenever I do, but right now honestly I just can't, because I'm on medications and I'm smarter than that. But yeah, it's just like, you just gotta make smart choices in life, man. It's like, for instance, if somebody gives you a big old hamburger and a salad, which one are you gonna eat? Me, personally, I think I will go with the salad, only because I'm a salad fan. But I know there's people that are the opposite, that are actually burger fans. But it's like, sometimes you gotta sit there and play smart, But yeah, it's just like, so I was so busy today calling all these doctors, getting the cancer navigator, because had to ask her if she could tell my liver doctor if he could send out a referral, and then she was trying to get some other stuff taken care for me, because I have this bone on my foot that it's been there already for 13 years, going on 14 years in November. If it's not removed by November, it'll be 14 years. And they were literally supposed to already cut it down. They're gonna put like a screw or pin in it to hold it in place for 6 weeks, take it out, and it'll be in a boot again. So we're trying to get that appointment done and see what's up. But look at CT go home. No, I'm kidding. It's my little brother. He's trying to show y'all his. He's interrupting me over here. He's trying to show y'all. He says he's what's that dude's name?
Banjo.
Oh, Banjo.
And Kazooie.
Banjo Kazooie. It's his penguin.
No, Banjo and Kazooie.
Banjo and Kazooie. But yeah, guys. So I'm like trying to get, I was trying to get all that stuff taken care of, and it was just like, man. And then
I'll show you a picture of Banjo.
I'm sure they know who Banjo Kazooie is, bruh. But yeah, it's just like I was just trying to get taken care of all, and that still gets stressful, guys. When you're having to make phone calls after phone calls after phone calls, it's just like, ugh. Look, I even have gray hairs, man. Check this out, watch. I literally do have gray hairs, guys. Look, you see? Look right here. Man, I'm gonna be with gray hairs, but I'm a be with gray hairs before. He wants to show y'all that, guys. But yeah, you know, so I'm like, man, I'm like, I already got gray hairs. That's how much I be stressing, man. Like, trust me, guys, if it's not one thing with my life, it's another. And I just try to block stuff out. And I try to keep my cool now even more. Because, you know what I'm saying? After I got baptized, like I said, I wanted to get baptized to get my relationship closer to God. Basically, getting baptized is, you know, me trying to change my ways of being, my ways of talking, my ways of, you know, not cursing as much. I'm not gonna say I don't curse, because no, that I'm not perfect, guys. Like I told y'all in the beginning, before I got baptized, I'm not perfect, but nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can tell y'all though, when I get upset, like say for instance, if I got upset anytime before, it's been a week already and 2 days since I got baptized. So whenever I do slip up, oh, trust me, I talk to God and I do ask Him to forgive me. Because like my pastor said, you know, nobody's perfect, you know. We're all going to have our slip-ups in life. And we just got to go back to God, though, and be like, it's like basically confessing to God and be like, hey, God, you know, I know I slipped up today. Please forgive me. And I'm going to only try to better myself as a person. But a lot of people don't understand that. They figure like, oh, you got baptized, but oh, you're still doing this. No. It's not about being perfect, guys. It's just about you're trying to better yourself and your relationship with God. And yes, no. Can you please slow that down, please? Hey, you know, you're trying to better yourself as a person and stuff, and basically better your relationship with God. But it doesn't mean that you're gonna be perfect, because nobody in this world is perfect. We're all far from perfect. We all are sinners, no matter what anybody says. And I'm just like, you know, it's just crazy. And like this morning, there was a big old shooting in downtown Dallas. It was actually at the Social Security office place or whatever, the building. And it's like this dude just went on a rampage, but I don't think he killed anybody, or I don't think anybody got hurt. But it's like, he was only 22 years old. Like, dude, why? And then they end up saying that he was in the army and this and that. Like, I don't understand when people do that. It's like, if you have so much hate and anger, just take your own life. Why are you gonna go hurt others, man? What did the world do to you? It's like, if you're mad about something with the government, go mess around, you know, do something else. Why are you gonna go and hurt innocent people? Like, that's crazy. I don't get it, guys. I don't get a lot of stuff, but you know, prayers to my city and prayers to everybody in this world, because this world has just gone so crazy, and I just don't get it anymore. But like I said, you know, all we can do is pray. And I don't know, it's just crazy though, guys. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks to any of my new subscribers. So yeah, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the team, join the squad, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I will vlog though, because I don't think I'm gonna make any phone calls tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. And with that being said, I'm out. Chill.